Crown the Windsor Reckoning. Why Harry and Meghan are panicking as Prince William seizes the crown. The monarchy has entered a ruthless new phase, with Prince William, the seemingly mild-mannered heir, seizing decisive control from a weakened King Charles, spelling imminent danger for Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, and their children, Archie and Lilibet. The crown, they say, never forgets, and it is now actively settling the score for every perceived insult, every tell-all interview, and every passive-aggressive dig aimed at the institution. This isn't just a family feud anymore. It is a meticulously planned reckoning orchestrated by a man willing to make surgical cuts to save the whole body. The new king-in-waiting and the icy fury insiders reveal that William has taken the reins, now acting with a steady, almost terrifying calm that his aides describe as icy fury. His recent action to reportedly strip Prince Andrew of his princely title, even while circumventing Parliament, sets a crucial and frightening precedent. A duke title can, in fact, be removed by the monarch. This is not reform, it's a policy of ruthless sanitization. The liabilities have been listed, and right beside Prince Andrew's name is Prince Harry's. To William, Andrew's disgrace stained the monarchy's past, but Harry's calculated rebellion threatens its very future. The difference between the two is not scale, it's betrayal. Harry thought he'd outsmarted the monarchy, but while he was giving self-help podcasts, the palace was quietly healing and regenerating without him. His brother, whom he once mocked as trapped, has now emerged as the figure of quiet power, stability, and surgical authority. Harry's panic and the price of irrelevance. Prince Harry's recent frantic return to the UK should have been front-page news, but the palace's deliberate, deafening silence was an intentional act of punishment. Harry is reportedly panicking, realizing the unthinkable. Without his royal identity, he is merely a celebrity with a sad story and a fading brand. The Duke of Sussex title, which gives him leverage, weight, and purpose, is dangling by a thread, and William holds the scissors. Harry is now running back to the institution he swore he didn't need, hoping for a negotiation that will never come. Courtiers now refer to him as a former asset, palace code for dead to the firm. His security is slashed, his seat at the table is gone, and his voice is muted. The Sussex chapter isn't being reviewed, it's being erased, quietly, professionally, and ruthlessly. Harry's entire California kingdom, from the documentaries to the deals, was built on the titles he mocked. Strip those away and the brand collapses. The Meghan mirage and the public mandate. Meghan Markle, meanwhile, is seen as the monarchy's greatest liability, a Duchess of Spin, who can turn disaster into an award-winning brand. Her latest attempts to monetize her royal association, from her glossy new Instagram rebrand and rumored beauty line to continually referencing past royal trauma, is seen by William not as ambition but as active humiliation and an act of war. A recent British poll revealed the shocking truth. 47% of Britons viewed Meghan as a bigger threat to the monarchy than Prince Andrew. This public opinion wasn't just news, it was a priceless public mandate. William can now move against the Sussexes not out of personal anger, but out of duty to the people. Her entire brand is built on the ghost of a crown she claims to despise, and for William, that exploitation is unforgivable. The looming legal annihilation, the ultimate weapon against the Sussexes, is not a press statement, but a piece of legislation. Whispers of a new Royal Titles Reform Act gaining momentum in Parliament provide William with the legal cover he needs. This law, tailor-made to strip titles from anyone deemed unfit or inactive, allows William to smile, shake hands, and let democracy take the blame for removing his brother's titles. First, Andrew will fall, proving the law's devastating efficacy, and then the path will be clear for Harry and Meghan. Once this law is passed, no apology, no tearful interview, and no amount of negotiation can reverse an act of law. The power shift is not coming, it has already happened. The monarchy has moved on, and Harry's worst nightmare is in exile, its irrelevance. The final twist, the ultimate irony, is that the monarchy did not have to destroy Harry, he destroyed himself. Every revelation, every dramatic truth he published became proof that he was unstable, unreliable, and unfit to represent the crown he was born into. William's victory is quiet, cold, and final. He is not seeking reconciliation. He is closing the gate. The monarchy is no longer a family reunion. It's a ruthless corporation, and the Sussexes are a discontinued product. When the final papers are signed, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex will vanish from every legal document. Their children will become heirs to a name the monarchy erased, and all that will be left is the memory of a rebellion that failed to understand the one rule of the House of Windsor. You cannot outshine the institution that made you. Crown the Windsor Reckoning. Why Harry and Meghan are panicking as Prince William seizes the crown. The ancient institution of the British monarchy has entered a terrifyingly modern and ruthless new phase, with Prince William, the seemingly mild-mannered heir, seizing decisive, almost total control from a weakened and ailing King Charles, a move that spells imminent and inescapable danger for Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, and their children, Archie and Lilibet. The crown, they always warned, never forgets, and it is now actively and aggressively settling the score for every perceived insult, every calculated tell-all interview, every book contract, and every passive-aggressive dig aimed at the institution's heart. This is no longer merely a public family feud. It is a meticulously planned reckoning, a comprehensive purge orchestrated by a future king who is willing to make surgical, bloodless cuts to save the whole body. He is, to use the chilling analogy, willing to sacrifice a limb to ensure the body survives, even if that limb is his own brother. The new king in waiting and the icy fury of authority insiders at the highest level of the royal court reveal that Prince William has definitively taken the reins of the monarchy's operational control, now acting with a steady, almost terrifying calm that his closest aides describe as an icy fury. This deliberate shift in power was evidenced by his recent, successful action to reportedly strip Prince Andrew of his princely titles, even while strategically circumventing the messy process of parliamentary approval. This single act sets a crucial and frightening precedent. A duke title, the very source of Harry's leverage, can, in fact, be removed by the monarch without legislative drama. This is not gentle reform. It is a policy of ruthless, corporate-level sanitization. The list of liabilities has been drawn up, checked, and approved, and right beside Prince Andrew's name is the name of his younger brother, Prince Harry. To William, the difference between the two is not scale of scandal, but nature of offense. Andrew's moral disgrace stained the monarchy's past, but Harry's calculated rebellion, his constant public undermining, threatens its very survival and future credibility. Harry thought he'd cleverly outsmarted the monarchy, picturing himself as the triumphant rebel who broke free, but what he failed to grasp was that while he was giving self-help podcasts about healing, the palace was quietly healing and regenerating without him. His brother, whom he once publicly mocked as trapped within the system, has now emerged as the figure of quiet, unyielding power, stability, and surgical authority, an iron fist wrapped in a velvet glove. Harry's frenzy and the cost of imminent irrelevance. Prince Harry's recent, frantic, and ultimately brief return to the United Kingdom